Hey, you've made it to the podcast Recovery Captured, hosted by me, Shannon Louise, a certified recovery coach and self-verified addict. Join me on my journey through my recovery from mind-altering substances, eating disorders, depression, and much, much more. During this podcast, you'll hear my personal experience, thoughts, and opinions, as well as my guests' stories through their own recovery. I hope that you're able to take something away from this podcast and use it as a tool to help you see that your story is picture perfect. Thanks for stopping by for a listen. As you know, this is Recovery Captured, a haven for you to explore the beauty of recovery. From a young age, I was a hostage of the disease of addiction. I emotionally cut ties with my family, pushed away my dearest friends, and dimmed the brightest light that ever shined in me. I quickly learned that consuming mind-altering substances, I was able to numb the deepest pain. And when drugs weren't enough to ease that pain, I would resort to food restriction and self-mutilation. It was a downward spiral that continued far too long. It wasn't until I was forced into a family intervention, threats of family leaving me for good, was when I finally threw in the towel. My gig was up, and you know what? That was a damn relief. Fast forward a few years, and now I'm here in your earbuds. So for me, my life revolves around recovery, and I am so blessed to be where I am. As I say blessed, it may raise a few eyebrows and make you think, but yes, I am blessed for the lessons that addiction has provided me with. Of course, yes, along the way, I burned way too many bridges and broke the hearts of my loved ones. And yes, if I could, I'd take that all back, but that's not the case. So the only thing that I can do is turn the pain that I caused others into a learning experience. And let's be clear, substance use disorder and alcohol use disorders are heart-wrenching diseases that many of us suffer from or know someone who is suffering or affected by it. But there is no need to be ashamed of it. And best believe it, I sure as hell was ashamed to call myself an alcoholic. Since I have been given a second chance at life, I have no other choice than to share my experience and knowledge with others, because what I now know was freely given to me by others on the same path. And I would simply feel guilty if I didn't share that with everyone, how beautiful life is on the other side of turmoil. And let me be the one to assure you that there is an endless list of chemical and behavioral addiction disorders that we are all challenged with, personally, family, friends, whatever it may be. Me being one of them. I have a whole slew of mental health shortcomings that I am ready to share with you. So please join me on a voyage through my life in recovery. We will meet many people along the way who also have suffered from substance use disorders, depression, anxiety, eating disorders, sex, gambling, nicotine, shopping, addictions, as well as survivors of physical, mental, and emotional abuse. Whatever you define as recovery and whatever you are in recovery for, we're going to talk about it. No need to keep living life unheard. Ready, set, let's discover, uncover, and recover.